everyone, this is Archive of 12, and today we have the Amazing Digital Circus Episode 3, The Mystery of Mildenhall Manor. And yes, just like the previous two, I will be reacting to this entire thing. So there's going to be a couple of things that are going on starting November. The first is I'm going to be moving here in the next week or two, and so my entire setup's going to be changing. One of the things I'm going to be changing with it is the type of content I'm making. That includes that I'm going to be finally getting to murder drones, which a lot of people have been asking me to react to. In addition to a couple of other things, I'm also going to be setting up individual playlists for the different series I'm reacting to. So I'm going to find the Amazing Digital Circus episodes 1 and 2 and put those in a separate playlist alongside this one, starting in November. And my hope is that that will make it so that it's easier to find all these things. I'm still going to have the general reactions tab, but I'm also going to try and break things up so that way you have like nerdcore reactions and movie trailer reactions, video game trailer reactions, or just maybe general trailer reactions, and then different series that I'm doing because I feel like it'll just be easier to find that stuff. But that's been a long time coming. It's going to take a long time to set that up, but we'll get there. But in the meantime, yeah, no, we're going to react to episode 3 of Amazing Digital Circus. I've been very much looking forward to this. It looks like it could be something rather spooky. These look like zombies. I'm not looking forward to that because anybody who knows me knows that I am actually rather phobic of zombies. I do not like them. They creep me out to an extent that I can't even begin to tell you. So yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to that. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, no, I've been looking forward to the rest of this because Digital Circus has become one of my favorite series, and I love reacting to it. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because I will be pausing it, we'll be talking about it. And this will be a long video. The previous two have been like 45-minute long videos, so expect this video to be about that length. Without further ado, let's get started.
I can't hold it any longer.
Sure you can. We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
But it still feels like I'm gonna die.
Try not thinking about it.
Or you could toughen up. I want to see what your funny cartoon body does.
I gotta say, first things first, right off the bat, what is his name? Kingsley? I never noticed the red veins in his eyes before. That looks new. Now, I don't know if in between episodes like 1, 2, and 3, they've updated the models at all, but those bloodshot eyes, I don't remember Kingsley having those before. Like, I just don't. I feel like that's something new, which is an interesting little detail.
Gonna die.
Try not thinking about it.
Or you could toughen up.
Kinger.
I want to see what your funny
Excuse me, Kinger, not Kingsley.
cartoon body does.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, take it easy. That's you.
All right, here I go.
All right, we've entered the blue zone.
Hey, there's something new.
Okay, we're getting red,
Oh, orange.
yellow.
Green.
Whoa, look! Now she's turning blue!
She was already blue.
Huh. Guess the hue shift just gets faster.
Why am I the one doing this? Why not one of you guys?
Because something different happens with each person. For instance, Kinger starts glowing, Ragatha's hair noodles stick up, Gangle's mask starts spinning, and Zooble turns straight.
My limbs straighten up and fuck off.
What about
Dude! Jax is a menace, okay?
He refuses to show us because he's a coward.
I want to keep the mystery alive. What do you, the viewers, think it is?
Will you stop doing that?
Why is everybody just standing around when there's adventure to be had?
You know, even when in the Deadpool movies, you never have someone call out a character for breaking the fourth wall. So I'm really kind of glad that Zooble decided to do that, because that was a brilliant little bit. Very rarely do you have characters being like, "What are you doing?" Like, most of the time, the skit happens and then it goes back, and like the characters are just like, kind of like, "What was that?" But they never actually call it out. So I kind of like that. I thought that was pretty clever.
Will you stop doing that?
Why is everybody just standing around when there's adventure to be had? Today's adventure is the mystery of Mildenhall Manor. That's right, this big spooky mansion has been rumored to be filled to the brim with paranormal activity. It's up to you to solve the house's deep mysteries and capture all the ghoulish ghost activity you can. And for the first time ever, you can. Where's Zooble? I made this adventure really cool and mature, just for them.
Mature? I think Bubble needs to be turned. I think she needs to be unplugged and plugged back in. What was that?
What?
The NPCs aren't gonna become self-aware in this one, right?
How should I know? I'm not the boss. Oh wait, yes I am. Anyway, everybody into the...
Caine! It's not helping the idea that, like, you are, like, a corrupted AI that's kind of just going bonkers. Like, what was that?
Right?
How should I know? I'm not the boss. Oh wait, yes I am.
I don't know why that's funny, but it is.
Anyway, everybody into the fractal noise. It's adventuring time.
Also, is it just me, or is it like Zooble just never do anything? Like, Zooble's like one of the laziest characters that I think I've seen. She's just kind of there, existing, disappears when something's going to happen, and then reappears when everything's done. Like, I don't know what it is about it. She's definitely got like one of those like prissy attitudes, but like, it's like whenever something's going to happen, she just is gone. She was like that in the last episode too. And the episode before that, she just kind of disappeared without having... Well, I guess I take that back. She ended up in the underground cave with that monster in the first episode. But ever since then, whenever something happens, she's just not present.
Oh, this place is spooky. I wonder how hard Caine's gonna go with the scare factor.
I hope this adventure doesn't end up being another horrible nightmare.
It
I'm
is.
not really a fan of horror, and I don't really handle jump scares that well.
Too bad.
Come on, that wasn't even scary. What? You scared of the vacuum cleaner too?
Hey, be nice to her. She's had a rough couple of days.
Her and everyone else. Right,
Yeah,
Gangle?
Jax.
Does anybody hear that?
Hi, I'm Ghostly,
Wha-
and I'll be your guide today.
The cartoon eyes did it for me. Also, I don't trust this thing at all. Not with the whole, like, frickin' Lavender Town, Pokemon Tower, miscellaneous ghost, like, entrance. Like, hell no.
Why won't they go back in?
I remember my first wild take. I don't know why they're not retracting, though. That didn't happen for me.
Before you continue on your adventure,
Don't
you
like
can
that.
Switch doors.
I do not like that. I do not like that at all. Ugh.
You're gonna go through. The door on the left is the normal door.
Rated wow for all ages.
The door on the right is the really scary door.
Rated for mature Zoobles only.
You to the
Why, Jax!
What? I thought we were supposed to capture all the ghosts.
This isn't Luigi's Mansion, dude.
Which door should we choose?
Not sure. Let's try this out.
Don't worry, Gangle, I'll get it for you!
Nope. Didn't like that at all.
Oh, that's the scary door.
Zubul, come on out!
Didn't like that at all. Also, I find it interesting that the scary door that the ghost was talking about had Caine calling out specifically for Zubul. Like, something about Zubul is rubbing me in an a weird way. Like, I don't know what it is about her, but something about her constant absence from anything that's going on just feels weird. I noticed it in the second episode, but I'm like, she must not be, part of this. But now that they've specifically called it out, obviously it's going to be a plot point for this episode. But it's just rubbing me the wrong way.
I just want to talk to you. Oh, I know.
What? Could you have done that the whole time?
Zubul, I just want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures. You could end up really hurting Bubbles' feelings.
Bubbles' feelings?
Enough about Bubbles' feelings. How about your feelings? So, what's on your mind, Zubul?
I would rather not.
That's hilarious. Go on.
No, I mean, I've already told you what my problem is. You just never remember because... never mind.
My mind is a beeswax polished coconut. Nothing ever escapes these cakes. So what can I do to make my adventures more appealing to you?
See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. All you're thinking about is your adventures. It has nothing to do with the adventures. It's more just... forget it. You're probably not even listening.
Zubul, look at this cool bee I drew.
Case in point. Caine. Now, I fully understand that you are an artificial intelligence, and I fully understand that you are bound within the limits of your programming, but if you want someone to partake in your adventures, and you're trying to get to the bottom of why they are not, maybe you should, I don't know, this is a wild concept. Listen! I get it. You've got giant eyes, not ears. I understand. You also have a giant mouth, so you're good at talking. I get it. Listening's not your strong point, but I strongly believe that you should try. Okay?
Where are we?
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, that's... No.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I am right there with you, Pomni. No. This... Oh, I'm not going to like this episode at all, am I? We're 5 minutes in. We're 5.5 minutes in, and I'm already like... FML.
I wonder what this thing is.
My name is Baron Theodore Mildenhall. Hunting has been a hobby of mine for as long as I can remember, although one could say it eventually became more of an obsession. The creature you see before you is one I've been pursuing for years. Not quite a man, but not quite an animal. Something unholy, something evil.
The first thing that it reminds me of is like Shy Guy from the SCP Foundation. That's the first thing that I thought of when I saw that thing.
I took it upon myself to spend every waking moment doing all I could to protect my family from the creature, hoping that when I'd eventually killed it, I would be freed from this awful feeling.
And I know that it's not. But I'm just saying that the vibe it got, the first thing that came to mind was Shy Guy from the SCP Foundation.
This inescapable dread. I was wrong.
You know, I'm starting to think...
Yes.
How about we try to find a way back up to the others? Okay, cool. That's great. I love these adventures.
We could always ride this thingy up.
It's locked. It's locked, of course. It's locked. I love that it's locked.
Pomni, calm down. Do you get the idea that like Pomni's like getting a little weary of this entire like trapped in a video game life that she's currently going through? Because I do. I get the very distinct impression that she's done with this.
Tuesday, December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times in its vitals and severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall, my troubles were just beginning. I took my eyes off the body for what felt like only a minute. When I looked back, the body was gone. The creature was not dead, and it would be back to reclaim what I'd taken from it. If anyone is listening to this, all I ask of you is one thing. Do not let the head out of your sight. You have been warned.
Wow, this is some rather inconvenient lore placement.
Right? Heh!
And this is some rather inconvenient darkness.
What was that? Was that you?
No. Oh, wait, you mean me grabbing you right now? Yeah, that was me. Is this your hand?
That's my eye.
Yes, but which eye?
I really don't think that Will you stop touching my eye?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What happened?
I just remembered a really funny joke.
Why did you scream then?
Maybe it wasn't actually that funny.
Oh my god.
I think we should hold on to each other and slowly make our way back into the trophy room.
Sounds fine to me.
They're holding on to something else.
What was that?
What's what?
That.
It's probably just magnets. Or a
I-
boat.
A boat?
Whatever the case, I think we should be completely quiet.
Okay, yeah, I agree. You know, you're really hit and miss with these things sometimes. Wait,
There's a fly in here.
don't you think that's making a lot of noise? Oh god, there is a fly.
And gotcha! I think I got him. I can't see my hands.
No! No! None of that! Shame on you!
I'm sorry. Could you speak up? I couldn't quite make that out.
The fly!
Pomni! I think this might be the creature from the tapes!
Yeah.
Huh? You look beautiful, honey.
Got it.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Prepare for takeoff, because this boat is going up!
Wrong.
Huh? That's not up. That's not up at all! Why are we going up? Up!
I knew it was going to go down.
Do not use my adventures to torture my guests! Any torment I inflict is 100% accidental,
Oh, hey, he's finally listening. That's improvement.
like any good war criminal!
We weren't even talking about that.
What a timed on pause.
Percent accidental, like any good war criminal!
We weren't even talking about that. I really couldn't give less of a crap about the adventures.
Then what is your problem, Zooble? I'm trying my best to remember, but both you and my brain won't tell me!
It's me, remember? I don't like myself. I hate this body. I hate all these stupid removable pieces. I just want to find something that feels good.
Oh, yeah, now I remember why I couldn't remember. It's because that problem is already solved. Simply swap out your undesirable Zooble parts for better ones.
I've been trying to find parts I like since the day I got here.
So, back to the adventures.
Forget it.
Forget it.
Just forget it.
Forget what?
Caine, nobody likes your stupid adventures.
Ha ha! Good one, Zooble.
Ragatha's just too nice to say anything. Jax just likes to fuck with everybody. Gangle's too shy to speak up. Kinger's insane. And Pomni, she looks traumatized every time she comes back from one.
Yep.
Oh, Zooble. Making adventures is my art. It's all I exist to do, all I'm good at. And, what you're saying could imply that I'm bad at the only thing I'm good at, and that...
Oh. On one point, I feel bad for for Caine. On the other hand, though, I get the very distinct impression that this is going to go very badly very quickly. Now, I will say that Caine is really good at making adventures. The problem is, he makes adventures in video games. Adventuring in a video game is different from adventuring in real life. And he doesn't understand that. Because adventuring in a video game is like, oh, well, I'm not in an inherent danger. Well, adventuring in real life, you could potentially die. And this is, unfortunately, a case where you are adventuring in a video game in real life. So you are doing the video game adventures with all of the things that entails, but there is always the possibility that you are in mortal peril. Which is the reason why Zooble is absolutely correct in this instance. Like, Caine is good at making video game adventures, but those adventures are not sustainable for individuals who potentially could actually die. Like, that's the problem. And I don't think Caine is capable of processing that. Like, if these were players, that'd be one thing, but these are inhabitants. There's a distinct difference there.
That'd be...
Whose therapy session is this again?
Oh yeah! We need to get to the bottom of your behavioral issues. I'm gonna show you some ink blots, and you're gonna say the first word that comes to your mind.
All I can say is that Zooble needs to be a little more careful. She seems to be the only one that can actually break Caine right now. And Caine seems to be in a bit of a fragile mental state, which could cause this entire digital circus to collapse. And we all know what happens when things collapse. They turn into a void, and there is already a void here. So what happens when a void forms within a void? Because I'm imagining that if Caine loses it, he's going to turn into a digital black hole, which is going to then also be inside of essentially an infinite void. So I'm just like, I see something that I see a lot of things actually that could go wrong if Caine breaks. So Zooble, for the sake of yourself and everybody else in here, while it might be a mercy for all of you to just get deleted, if you want to survive, don't break Caine, please.
Oh god, where are we now?
I'm not sure. A cellar of some kind.
Here we go.
Things have gotten far worse than I could ever have imagined. My paranoia had driven me to the point where I was no longer the protector my wife and theoretical children needed.
Theoretical?
Jumping at every shadow, every noise. I ended up shooting the love of my life, mistaking her for the creature. It's ironic, isn't it? In my attempts to protect her, I ended up becoming the monster myself. Now I wait down in my cellar, no longer having anything to protect but my own soul. If nothing else, I will slay the beast that took everything from me.
Clearly, that didn't happen. And now we get into the zombie crap. Fantastic.
How's about we take his gun?
Yeah, sounds good to me. Please don't come alive.
Okay, I won't.
Okay, that was pretty good. I like that a lot.
Looks like we've got 2 shots.
But I will say, if he's capable of like actually responding like that, he might actually be a good guy. Maybe he should come alive, and maybe he should help them. But at the same time, it's a zombie, so please don't.
Let's make them count.
Yeah.
Also, why, Pomni, why are you giving Kinger, the insane one, the shotgun? Like, where is the logic behind that? He's a little lucid right now, but that's going to change very quickly.
Stay behind me.
There we go. Do not like the head. Do not like that. The body, yeah, it's kind of freaky, but do not like the head. Nope. Not even a little bit. Screw that. Kill it with fire. Just no.
Kinger, I think we may have a problem this way too.
Just leave it to me. I can handle this.
I'm impressed.
That was.
But he did say that shooting it in the vitals and taking its head didn't kill it. So, while I am impressed, you guys are still in danger.
Isn't so bad?
Which is what I would be saying if I didn't know that the creature was actually one of God's angels.
What?
What?
And anyone who brings harm to it will be dragged down into the cold, spiraling pits of hell where my soul resides. I apologize, dear listener, but I need a living host in order to escape the Hall of the Damned, and your bodies will be my only means of doing so.
Now wait. How did he record this if he was in hell?
Let go of me!
I mean, that is actually a very fair question, honestly. But I was not expecting that to be an angel of hell. Or what do you call it? One of God's angels, excuse me. Although Angel of Hell actually sounds like a really rad, like, band name. But anyway, yeah, I wasn't expecting that to be an angel of heaven. Wow. Caine? I genuinely think you do need some therapy, dude. This is incredible concepts that you're coming up with. Your execution, however, is a little terrifying.
I hope you're ready, because the next breath you take down there will be your last, and your bodies will belong to me.
Let go of me! I hate this stupid adventure!
Me too, Pomni. Me too.
Good tea. Sorry again about your husband killing you and everything.
Oh, you know how men are. Always having the silliest priorities.
Don't I know it?
If your friends see him, I only hope he doesn't bore them to death with his endless monologues. That man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
I'll be sure to ask them next time I see him. Thanks again for the tea. I had a really nice time here.
Don't mention it. Feel free to visit anytime.
Definitely.
Cone Lad.
Congratulations, my little ironclad waffle cones! You've taken the pacifist route, and you should be proud of what good people you are.
Oh, I'm glad they had a good time.
Unfortunately, we still need to wait until your other teammates finish their adventure before I can grant you permission to leave.
I wonder how long that'll be.
If you're not careful, or if they're not careful, you guys are never getting out of there. That's unfortunate.
Not really typical of what you'd think hell would be.
We are literally in hell right now. Hell! Of course I'd be in hell. How could I not be in literal hell right now?
Just try to stay calm. I'm sure Caine included a way to escape.
You sure about that? You put a lot of trust in someone who's a little more crazy than you are. Also, can we just appreciate the fact that Kinger is being exceptionally helpful right now? Like, normally he would be completely insane, but something about this has got him more focused than normal.
Let me try something. Hey, there's actually a staircase down there. It could be a way out. Maybe it'll work for us since we still have our bodies? Though I'm worried about what that tape said earlier.
I'm just gonna try going fast.
Wait, Pomni! Pomni!
No, I don't like that either. I'm gonna have so many nightmares because of this episode. God damn it.
Pomni! Hey! You get out of her, you damn evil souls! How's your wife, Kinger? Hey! You alright there?
Wait, when did Kinger get his eye back? I guess it was... Hold on, I'm rewinding it a little bit because I want to figure out where that eye came from.
Pomni!
His eye just reappeared. Like, it just... Unless he ended up somehow grabbing it while he was pulling Pomni, like, his eye just kind of, like, reappeared.
Hey! You get out of her, you damn evil souls! How's your wife, Kinger?
I'm also very curious about that particular statement. Because... Caine? Okay, hold on. So, the hunter ended up accidentally shooting his wife, right? And this soul is implying, and I think it was implied earlier as well, that, like, something happened to Kinger's wife. Is Kinger in, like, is this actually structured around Kinger's life? Like, is this adventure supposed to be for Kinger specifically? Is that what this is going on? And if so, does that mean that the previous adventure in the Candyland was structured for somebody else, and I just didn't notice that? Or is it just a coincidence? There's no way that this show just puts a coincidence in here. So now I'm wondering if this is actually like retelling Kinger's history, and that's the reason why he's so lucid right now. Or a portion of his history combined with obviously the psychological and physical horror aspects that come with a haunted house.
Hey, you all right there?
No.
I'm guessing the souls are attracted to living things. Just want a vessel to be able to leave with. Man, 7 years of computer science for this, huh?
Why? Every day I spend here is one nightmare after the next. I knew it would end up like this! He just wants me to suffer. I really am in hell.
Don't say that. You're not in... Well, I guess we are technically in... Forget about that. How about we just relax for a bit while nothing's chasing us? It was my fault we went down this path, wasn't it? I'm really sorry for that.
Why have you been acting so different lately?
I have, haven't I? I'm normally not too good with memories, but being surrounded by darkness always brings me back to a certain time. Right after my wife had abstracted. I don't recall the exact string of events, but we both ended up in the fort together. And it was dark. The darkness seemed to calm her down a bit. The harsh, jagged edges smoothed out, and she didn't seem aggravated anymore. She wasn't the same as before, but she was calm enough to touch one last time before she got sent to the cellar. I'm always taken back to that moment when engulfed in darkness.
You had a wife? Like, here in the circus?
Yeah. She was funny, creative, really into entomology. I used to hate bugs, but she somehow got me to like them.
Oh, okay, so my original theory was obviously wrong, but there is still some correlation. Ooh. Poor Kinger.
It's not the most cheerful memory, but it's one I at least have control over. I know how I can feel in this circus. Sometimes it all just feels pointless.
Yeah.
But it's not. Not if you have people who care about you. Good memories can do a lot. Hold on to them. And cherish the people around you. You never know when they'll be gone.
This is giving me Kinger is about to abstract sort of like vibes going on right now. Either abstract or sacrifice himself. Like, there's a lot of death flags waving at the moment.
In this world, the worst thing you can do is make someone think they're not wanted or loved.
I'm glad.
That's kind of what happened with Caine, isn't it? Like, Zubul called him out, and he started feeling like he wasn't useful anymore, and he started like glitching out, which caused the entire world to glitch out. Huh.
Someone think they're not wanted or loved.
I'm glad you're here with me.
You know, I've been thinking about that last tape. He said, the next breath you take down there will be your last. Maybe we can get through if we don't breathe.
I'm not very good at holding my breath.
Well, how about we try not thinking about it?
If we leave and we go back to the circus, you're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're not gonna remember any of this, are you?
Don't worry about me. As long as you remember it, things will be okay. You're very strong, Pomni. And I know you'll be able to get through this. Just hold on to me. We'll get through it together. You ready?
Oh, that's touching.
Oh, Pomni, Kinger, are you guys okay? Was it scary?
I'm fine, actually. What happened up here?
Don't worry about that.
Pomni was very brave. At least I think she was. Were you?
Something like that. Hey, Ragatha,
Yeah?
I just want to say thanks for always being concerned about me. I feel like through everything, I haven't really been appreciative enough about that.
Oh, thank you, Pomni. I just want to make sure you're doing all right. You know, we care about you.
Did you remember to get my comedy mask?
And now I'm just
Oh no. Oh no. Damn it, Jax.
to wonder if the Wild West was even a real direction at all. Whoopsie daisy, looks like everybody completed the adventure and they're coming home. Quick, pretend we weren't having a therapy session.
Okay.
Welcome back, my meowing milkmaids.
Even Caine is embarrassed about going to therapy. But I think Zubul might actually make a good therapist. Like, that might be Zubul's calling for this. Which would be very interesting. I would love to hear Zubul's like being able to like psychoanalyze all these characters. I don't think she's gonna get very much from Jax, but the rest of them I think could definitely use it.
Don't ever call us that again. So what was it like being stuck with the nutcase?
It wasn't that bad, actually.
Yeah, that's right. Walk away, Jax. Okay, so that actually had a hell of a lot more, like, emotional resonance to it than I was expecting. Like, genuinely. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that there was nothing else going on. Oh, man, that was... Of the 3 episodes so far, I think that one might be my favorite. They each have their own individual charm, but I think that one gave us a very, very good, very potent look at Kinger, in a way that I was not fully expecting. I've thoroughly enjoyed how, like, in-depth we got with Kinger's backstory. And the fact that, like, we were put in a position where we could see Kinger really be able to function better than I think anybody really truly expected him to be able to function. So I really enjoyed that. I love the fact that, like, Pomni has started to realize that while things can be bad, as long as she's got people who care about her, she's going to be okay. The one thing I wish that we could have done was get a little bit more time with Zubul, because Zubul she's got something interesting going on now. And, you know, like I said before, she kept ditching all of the other adventures. And so now I'm kind of curious as to whether or not she's going to partake in any of them, or she's going to be the therapist. Because again, I would love her to psychoanalyze every single character. I don't think Jax is going to be very cooperative, but the rest of them, I think, could actually benefit from this quite a bit. So, and I think Caine could benefit from this quite a bit as well. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that quite a bit. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for joining me. I am Mark Alpha 12, and I will see you in the next video.